Friends of the homeless man charged in the death of an architect earlier this month downtown Austin say he is very remorseful but claims he's not the aggressor.
Today, one of those friends spoke to KXAN about the man now charged with manslaughter. Preston Sharpnack was arrested yesterday, but he says he was defending his friend when he punched Matt Casey, causing him to fall back and hit his head on the concrete. Our Chris Sadeghi spoke with a friend about Sharpnack's side of the story.
Preston Sharpnack is charged with manslaughter in the killing of Matt Casey, a crime that has brought new debate about the homeless shelters and the violence they may or may not bring downtown. But before people begin that debate, a friend of Sharpnack says they should listen to the whole story.
Lo and behold, I've seen the footage of my best friend, or two of my best friends, walking down the street.
Justin Parker was watching the news and saw where police were hoping someone recognized the people in this video. Parker did.
Preston is a very good friend of mine. He's a great individual.
An individual now facing manslaughter in the death of Matt Casey. But Parker says his two friends, Preston Sharpnack and Renee Jones, were asking for change when the group Casey was with began insulting them, and one thing led to another.
Preston's not going to lie to me. Preston and Renee both told me that Casey had come at Renee violently.
Parker did say Preston admitted to throwing a punch that knocked Matt Casey down, causing him to hit his head on the concrete. He would later die, and Parker was the one to break that news to Sharpnack.
His face went white. He cried for a long time. He was very upset. We all do send our regards out to the Casey family, and Preston himself does, and so does his family.
Preston and Parker are in a group of friends who call themselves drifters, roaming about and staying at different homes with different friends. But he says it's rare that they're ever downtown, and they seldom stay at the city homeless shelters, and Preston wasn't planning on it that night.
Even had the Arch and the Salvation Army not been there, the incident still would have happened.
Austin police said witness testimony and video footage they do have warrants the manslaughter charge, but with so many cameras in the area near the Arch, Parker hopes one of them caught more than what he's seen so far.
That Austin Police Department needs to dig a little deeper and find the video footage.
And Parker says he does not believe the charge against his friend is appropriate, and he's going to do everything he can to make sure Sharpnack has a good attorney. We're downtown. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.